Hey Jeremy, today I'm going to answer your question. We have a question provided by Jeremy Higdon, and it was 8 hours ago. He says, I want to go to HVAC school. I live in Oklahoma, and I don't know if this goes for all states, but here I was told I have to put in 1,000 hours of training and then I'll get a certificate. Yes, you're right. It actually does take a little over 1,000 hours. I think mine was well over that. It was a 20-month to 24-month course at a technology center. You have several technical schools in Oklahoma. I just looked online, and a lot of them are really good. If you want me to check out the school you're planning on attending, I'd love to do that and try to give you more advice. And then after I get a job, I'm guessing as a helper, then after a year, I can get my journeyman license and become an HVAC technician. Is this true? I want to make good money, but I also want to be a legitimate technician. I don't want to rip people off. Good. Like by changing a part and it not needing to really be replaced, just that one part needed some fixing. I hope this makes sense. Absolutely. There are part changers, in HVAC. I'm going to show you, this right here is my diploma. It says Tennessee Technology Center in McKenzie. James T. Fuller, diploma of commercial HVAC technician, and heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration technology. I got this from a technical school. It took me 20 months. When I got out, I actually went and I started changing parts for a guy that knew what he was doing. So I basically changed parts, and that's what I would tell you to do, is get with somebody who knows what they're doing. See if you can ride with them. If you can't ride with them, see if you can change parts for them. Then you can familiarize yourself with most of the footprints that are on the residential or commercial side of the HVAC biz. After I got my HVAC, which you're going for an EPA license too. It's about $50 to take that test, and it just makes you able to carry refrigerant. So universal EPA certification. Now, for me to pull permits on a job to sell equipment and install, I had to get my electrician license. You might have to get your electrician license because you're going to have to pull permits on your residential jobs or commercial jobs. And then I went and got my CMC. This is a CMC, and I've got a $500,000 license in the state of Tennessee. This is a general mechanical license. It covers a large, broad scope, and that is an accumulation of my certificates that I need to be able to do HVAC work. Now, if I were you, as soon as you get out, you find somebody to work with. It takes 5 years in the field to call yourself a good technician, because 5 years gives you enough field experience to where you have a broad scope of different problems, and then you're able to familiarize yourself with schematics and blueprints and different things. That's what I would say. Get in with somebody who knows what they're doing, ride with them, watch them, and then you'll fast track your way to success in knowing what you need to do in the HVAC industry. And it looks like that you already have the right mindset. You don't want to be a parts changer. You don't want to be somebody who's taking advantage of people. And that's what this HVAC industry is full of. It's full of hacks, people that are just trying to take the shortcuts. And that's what we don't need. We need more people who know what they're doing. So I think that if you're able to provide good workmanship, you're able to stand behind that and take pride in what you do, and that's a good thing. So Jeremy, I think you're already starting out on the right track. Definitely go to a technical school, see if they have lottery or FAFSA. That way you don't have to pay for it. And when you get out, try to look for somebody. If you can't find anybody to work for, start advertising online saying, hey, I clean units for $49.99, or do a cheap introductory price for people. Start cleaning people's units, and then you can familiarize yourself with the different units, and that'll give you a good way in. If you have any more questions, Jeremy, feel free to comment. I hope that I answered your question well enough today so that you have a little bit more of an understanding. And thanks, man. Thanks for commenting. Appreciate you.